My chair. Hello. Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving. Good morning to you. I'm first warning meteorologist Eric Burris. This is Coffee Talk. We get together 7 days a week, including Thanksgiving Day, chat about what's going on in the world of weather. Hopefully, get your day started off on a bright note, on a lovely note. Weather-wise, today it's not. I'm looking out my window. It's not the brightest. It's not the sunniest, but hey, it's what we've got. So we're going to make the most of it, right? Top two things we're watching. First off, because of the fog and the shower activity that we're tracking, there are actually some issues weather-wise to discuss. So we're going to talk about that if you do have travel plans yet this morning. Plus, yeah, it's a holiday. So let's chat about the holiday forecast. Happy Thanksgiving to you. I can't wait. In a couple of minutes, let's chat about what we're thankful for. I think that it would be a great opportunity for us to just check in with each other because, after all, this is a holiday that isn't. I mean, it's a commercialized element, right? But like, this is a holiday where there's a real beautiful purpose, and we cannot forget that, right? All right. So before we get too much further, hey, there's one guy who's doing what I want to do. I want to go out on that boat. Out at the Ponce Inlet, you can see the Ponce Inlet Lighthouse. This is from our new Smyrna Beach Tower Cam. It looks lovely out. There's a thick deck of clouds, and I will add to this that every other Tower Cam shot is gray. So I'm not going to change them because there's no need. I can already just tell you it's foggy across most of the rest of town. Yeah, it's not the most beautiful. Let's look at the visibility numbers around Central Florida. Notice Orlando's down to a quarter-mile visibility. Leesburg and Claremont, half-mile. Sanford, half-mile. Doing better along the shoreline, but all of our inland areas checking in with some pretty thick fog this morning. That thick fog has certainly slowed things down on the roadways, but it has also slowed things down in our national airspace system. As a matter of fact, as we come on the broadcast here, there is a ground stop in effect to Orlando International Airport. Now, at this point, there are 9 delayed flights, which is fine, but what a ground stop means, just so that you know, first tier and New York Center. So in other words, flights coming in from like the southeastern United States are being held at their departure airports. Flights coming in around New York City to Orlando are being held at their departure airports. And the reason for this is because the low clouds, the fog, because of the way that is settled in over us, we've got all the inbound flights that were already set, and we have to slow things down a little bit, slow the arrival traffic in. So we don't want to take more flights than we can handle. So because of that, we've entered into that ground stop condition. By the way, for your travel plans, it's us under a ground stop right now and Houston that are under ground stops. IAH, so MCO IAH, and then there's also Canadian airports that are under ground stops. But obviously, if you're traveling up there, we're far enough away that we're not under that influence. All right. So that's where we're at in terms of this morning. All right. We've got some fog. We've got some low cloudiness. We also have some showers to watch. Here's our first warning. Live Doppler radar. Let's come into the beautiful Space Coast. Good morning to you, friends. Most of the heavy stuff off the shoreline, but coming up from Merritt Island through Port Canaveral up to the Cape Canaveral Space Force Station, there are a few showers, 520 up through the 528. Nothing strong, nothing severe, but indeed there are showers around. So it's not going to be a perfect scenario to get out the door this morning, but alas, it's supposed, I mean, at the end of the day, right? Like, let's just look outside. At the end of the day, like, there's Ponce Inlet. Let's look at Melbourne. Much prettier in Melbourne, right? Let's look to Tavares, foggy. Oh, actually, this, I think, is such a perfect shot. Like, you got the bird. The bird is the word. And there's like, oh, and then he goes and flies away. And then there's Lake Dora off in the distance. right? So most of the interior is foggy. We do have some of those showers into Brevard. You can't really get both. You either get showers or you get fog. So that's kind of why Brevard is in a bit of a bubble. But looking ahead to the forecast today, we'll go with a few showers. 1 or 2 showers this morning in Brevard. We know this to be the case. Then into the afternoon, 3, 4, 5 o'clock, we'll watch those shower chances going up just a little bit. But so will those temperatures, right? Yukon says, Eric, I'm telling you, pull a sunrise shot from Brevard County. It's beautiful here. Did it. I understood the assignment. Yeah, so a couple of showers today. It's not going to be too bad. John says, working police and fire dispatch today. Please turn on your headlights when you're driving and don't fry a frozen turkey. We've seen what that does. That is a terrible idea. Just a crummy day for air travel. I mean, there's a couple of ground stops, but if we look at, I mean, if you're traveling today, give me 2 seconds. If you're traveling today, aside from our ground stop and Houston's ground stop, there are no delay programs in effect, right? Like the busy Northeast corridor is looking fine. So yeah, there's a ground stop to us and a ground stop to Houston, but in terms of like really backing things up, we're doing fine. So I honestly don't think that it's that bad of a travel day. For what it's worth, I'm pretty happy. If you're hanging out here at home, I showed it already. I'll show it again. If you're hanging around here at home, here's where we're at, okay? Fog this morning, staying mostly cloudy with showers into the afternoon. So it really is a nice forecast. In terms of temperatures, here's where we're at. Above average, sure. 82 in Orlando, 81 in the Villages, 77 in Palm Coast, 78 degrees in Daytona Beach, 82 for us down into Melbourne. So not bad. And as a matter of fact, temperatures elsewhere aren't that bad. Give me a second. I'll pull that up. Here's this morning's temperatures. Or lows today around the country, right? 36 in Washington, 39 in Chicago. That's not so bad. 62 in Houston, right? I mean, that 15 in Bangor, that's a little much for me. 28 in Buffalo, that's a little much for me. That's why everybody comes here and plays at the theme park. So theme park forecast today does include a few showers into the afternoon, but all in all, it's really looking nice. Now, that said, for today, we know that there are a few showers in the forecast, okay? What about Black Friday? Of course, that's always a big deal. Oh, Tammy with the mom joke. What was the turkey suspected of? Foul play. Good gravy. All right, Black Friday, because we have to plan for shopping as well. Another foggy start. But it's a comfy day. It's going to be a toasty day, right? I don't know that I would go so far as to say records, but we'll be close. We'll be close to records. So that's our Black Friday forecast, okay? No, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, Black Friday. We're going to be in the vicinity of records. 86 is the forecast in Orlando. Record is 87. You can kind of see how this how this all sets up. So we'll be near record heat tomorrow. That's one of those elements that we're going to be tracking. But it's fine for shopping. So, aside from a few showers going with like a 30% coverage, I think we're going to be fine. Yeah. There go my outdoor Thanksgiving plans. Why, Arch? Just a couple of showers. That's not going to ruin plans. Yukon says, I'm cooking the turkey breast in the crock pot right now. My neighbor, new parents, but they said that they picked up a smoked turkey from Four Rivers, which is, if you're not familiar, it's a barbecue joint here in Central Florida. And I'm like, that sounds so good. That sounds so good. All right, so that's Black Friday. Let's look ahead at the weekend, shall we? Forecast for Saturday and Sunday, including a few showers, nothing too bad. High temperatures in the 80s both days. But of course, when we look at the weekend forecast, the most important element of the weekend forecast, the UCF forecast, right? Nights Over to Ray J. We're your hometown team too, Tampa. I know, it's a little subtle trash talking. I'm just teasing you. 7 o'clock kickoff, mid-70s into the lower 70s. It's going to feel great there in Raymond James. Really and truly a great forecast. Super happy to share that. You're actually going to ground the turkey, Joanne? That's something. Cool. Going all out, right? Brian says, happy Thanksgiving, y'all, from my living room. No flying commercial for me. Hang tough. Brian, you deserve a little bit of R&R here locally. You really do. All right. So we know that the forecast is looking good through the weekend. The overall weather picture for us looks like this. All right. So Saturday, high pressure, nice and warm. Saturday into Sunday, we're going to watch another front moving our direction, bringing us a few showers into Sunday. The problem, though, is that these fronts are kind of losing their juice, if you will, right as they approach us. So they're not giving us that big push of cooler air. So our 7-day forecast, you'll notice, does have some temperature swings, but it's not like a big feel good. It's more of a, God, it's getting hot out here. Oh, okay, it's a little more comfortable. Oh, no, it's getting hot out here. It's more comfortable, that kind of thing, right? So, it is what it is. 82 today, 30% chance of showers, about a 20-30% chance of showers tomorrow. It's not going to be too bad. Then warm again for our Saturday, dropping off a little bit Sunday, hanging comfortably Monday, Tuesday, and then back to warm Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, good times. Yukon says, I want to put up the Christmas lights, but I like it cold when I do. Well, if you're waiting for temperatures, you're going to wait a minute. But let me add to this that, really and truly, it at least it looks like winter outside, right? Like for me, that's enough. We put the Christmas tree up yesterday. Kids loved it. Last night, the house was half Thanksgiving. Now, we're not hosting. But the house was half Thanksgiving, half Christmas. Today, we'll finish taking down all the Thanksgiving stuff and then go do our thing. Yeah. Aaron says holiday season is here and hurricane season is almost over after an active Florida season. We're already working on our long-range forecast for next year. I mean, we're already hard at work on that. Nancy, is it ratings period? Well, the November book, but it ended. Yeah, we're not in ratings anymore. John says, go Bulls. I can understand. Look, it's all fun and friendly. What is my favorite Thanksgiving dish? Chris, it's got to be that matzo ball soup. I don't know. I love stuffing. Sausage, cornbread stuffing with fruit. I don't have a recipe. I have a sausage stuffing from yesterday, but I don't have a sausage cornbread stuffing. I guess I could just put cornbread in there. Yeah. Joanne says, mushy stage of bypass. Been there. You'll be back and loving life after Joanne. You're in the tough part. Yeah. Let's see here. Comments. I just want the sunshine. Well, I mean, we're going to be getting some sunshine today, but it's a mostly cloudy sky for sure. Tomorrow, notice into early next week, we're going to be getting more and more sunshine. Yeah. By the way, speaking of sunshine, speaking of holidays, we started watching A Christmas Story Christmas last night. Now, I am no fan of the original movie. I don't know why. It just rubs me the wrong. I just don't like it. A Christmas Story Christmas, and we're only halfway through, could not be cuter if it tried. That is an adorable movie. Yeah, A Christmas Story Christmas. Adorable. Just love it. If you haven't seen it, it's just adorable. Taylor says, I want the bird to come out. I know, right? Yesterday I had on my, I have string lights in the backyard, and I had 2 birds on the string, and I was just like, this is a first. There's some birds. And then they flew away because they were like, swinging, and I enjoyed them for a few seconds. Laura said it looked like it was going to snow last night on the way home from the in-laws. I mean, it's got that look. That's that's the look of winter. To me at least, that's the look of winter. Anne says, putting mine up on Saturday. Oh, you're putting up your Christmas tree on Saturday? Yeah. Linda says I have my Christmas trees up. Good. I'm going to, I guess Saturday night I'll start my projection mapping at my house. Yeah. Nancy surprises that the normal sunrise crew wasn't off for Thanksgiving. Hey, everybody picks, Nancy, their holidays, and then, that's when seniority plays in. Not saying that I have seniority or anything, but Manolfi and I have the same level of seniority. But look at me. Here I am, off on Thanksgiving, and what am I doing but hanging with you people, and I love it. I love every second of it. Ooh, lobster with crab stuffing rosebuds. That's your favorite? That sounds wild. I love it. I watched it last night and loved it too. Now, we didn't make it through, Crystal. About halfway through, we were both like, done, sleep. Yeah. Christmas Story is my husband's favorite movie. He'll watch it in June. Oh, that's too funny. Beverly says, after the kids grow up and live in other states, it's quiet here. Just relaxing today and very thankful. I like that. Yukon says, I like both Christmas Story and the sequel. Nothing wrong with that. Where's the movie streaming? Is it HBO Max? I think it's HBO. Crystal says, I watched it while putting up the Christmas tree. It's so fun. So we have a tradition. We put Home Alone. My favorite holiday movie, I think, is Home Alone. I just adore that movie. I adore the music. John Williams did an unreal score for it. So we every year when we put up the Christmas tree, we play Home Alone. And so that's always like the first run of what's going to be like 7 plays of Home Alone for the year, maybe 10 plays of Home Alone for the year. So yeah, I loved it. Yeah, loved it. We went to the movie theater to see Polar Express last night. Oh, that's fitting. I love it. Yeah, Annie says HBO Max. That's what I thought. When and where? Oh, we're talking about where to go to get it. Yeah. Jeannie says, time to stuff the bird. I love it. All right, so any questions, comments, concerns, people? It is, after all, Thanksgiving. What are you thankful for? So let's put this out. What are you thankful for? And what is your favorite Thanksgiving dish? Let's try that. Julie says, you put up a Christmas tree? I thought you were Jewish. Yeah, but I think that I think that as I've gotten older, I just love the feel of Christmas, But it is funny, Julie. Last night, Jeannie was asking me, she's talking about the Christmas tree she grew up with, okay? And she was like, we did this on the top. And she's like, what did you put on the top of your Christmas tree as a child? And I looked right at her and I was like, I had a menorah. So, maybe it was one of those you had to be there moments, but it was very funny. In the moment, it was very funny. But yeah, I love decorating. I just love the feel of it. And let's face it, the religious element of Christmas has nothing to do with Santa Claus anyway. So I think that that's pretty agnostic in my opinion. But hey, such is life for everyone. It's a Wonderful Life is wonderful. Absolutely. I saw the first 2 episodes, Nancy, of the Santa Clauses. I loved it. And I saw that a 3rd dropped, so I plan on watching it. I loved it. There was a couple of things, but I feel like there'll be a nice payoff there. So I'm enjoying it. Yeah. What can I say? I'm thankful for my sweet 10-month-old baby boy, Laura says. It's his first Thanksgiving. My favorite dish is pumpkin pie. Nothing wrong with any of that, Laura. That is what the holiday is all about. I love that. Thank you. Eric says, thankful for family, friends, and food. Oh, yeah. Yukon, I'm thankful for my wife and just overall blessings of the life I've been given. Favorite dish, yams with marshmallows. That sounds good. Becca says, I'm thankful for family and coffee talk. Oh, and I love sweet potatoes. Hey, that sounds good. Thank you. Thank you very much. My favorite dish is turnips and carrots. Interesting, Trina. Yes, I know it's weird, but I love it so much. Hey, to each their own. That's what's kind of great. I like that. Patty says, funny how some foods might not be our favorite as far as taste goes, but tasting the memories makes it so special. That's so true. I had Home Alone while I cooked with a couple of my grands yesterday. I love that. I'm thankful for my kids, Taylor says. They are my driving force in life. No matter how much I struggle, I do it all for them. Taylor, there's beauty in every bit of that sentence. Thank you. Annie, I'm thankful for a strong, loving husband. Did you type that, or did your strong, loving husband type that? Nancy says, thanks on the Santa Clauses. Now we have to sign up for another service. I got to be honest, Nancy. I mean, Disney Plus has a lot of great stuff, and it's not just for kids, you know. Dolly Parton has a new Christmas movie. Where and how do we find it? I'm such a fan of Dolly's. She embodies, to me, so much good in the world. You don't even have to love her music to just be obsessed with the person she is. Every quote I hear from her, I'm just like, she is a saint walking among us. I adore every bit of Dolly Parton. I don't know that I've ever admitted that to anybody. Is that uncomfortable for anybody else? Because I'm feeling a little exposed at the moment. I just love Dolly Parton. Dolly, what are you going to do with money that you've made? I'm going to give children books. Dolly, where are you politically? I'm not going to tell you because you don't care, and I don't need to make other people mad. Just everything she says is so, like, incredible. All right, I'm going to back that off a little bit. Brian, I'm thankful for so very much. I have a blessed life and great people a part of it. That's it. That's it. Robin says, thankful for my memories of our family gatherings and my coffee talk family. Thank you. Christy says, thankful for our new house, my family, and getting married in a few weeks. We love white rice and gravy. Oh my God, that is so delicious. Oh yeah. I'm thankful for my neighborhood of great neighbors. Favorite dish, pecan pie. Ooh, Terry, that sounds great. Robert, Elf on TBS all day Saturday, and Brussels sprouts and blueberry pie. Ooh, that sounds great. Bruce, do you want to take Santa pictures with the kids? The Santa will even do home visits. You know, they've always taken pictures at school, but I haven't seen those. I haven't gotten those yet. But Santa Bruce, we may have to call on you. Would love that. Would love that. Thankful for health and family and friends. Favorite dish, sweet potato casserole with caramel and pecan crust. Lisa, that sounds so good. Good gravy. Laura says, where is Dolly's movie? Need to see it. Anne says, Disney Plus has Bluey. Love Bluey. By the way, y'all, Bluey is a kid's show that could be an adult show. And I don't mean there's like adult humor in it or anything like that, but quite the opposite. It's just so funny and so creative how they do it. If you're like me and you have kids, you know Bluey. And I've incorporated some of these terms like, oh, you're just being cheeky. I wouldn't have said that before I watched Bluey. It's from Australia. But it's so good, and kids benefit from it, but the way that they carry through life, it's so funny for adults too. It's just so good. They had the voice actors of the parents on the Tonight Show I saw with Jimmy Fallon the other day, and it's like, you know, when you see a voice like Buzz Lightyear, Tim Allen, okay, you know Scott Calvin, you know Tim Allen, right? You know Tim the Toolman Taylor. But to see voice actors that you don't know, and then to see the voice to the face, it's trippy. You know? It's a little trippy, not gonna lie. Okay, I don't know where to find the Dolly movie, but we need to find it. Just hopping on, Aaron says, very happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. Off to work at Disney. Go make the magic, Aaron. Thank you for working and making that magic for so many. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Our house will have arroz con grandules, turkey, pernil, flan, macaroni and cheese, potato salad, macaroni salad, all the trimmings. Nancy, please take me over. Oh, that sounds so good. Brian says, my brother performed with Dolly at the Opry, and he said she was everything you think she is. Did we talk about this at all? About how, like, when you meet someone famous, you're always afraid, are they going to be a schmuck or are they going to be a good person? Like, I'm not going to lie to you. When I met Al Roker, I was a little nervous. Like, please, Al, be the guy that I want you to be. Be the guy that you are on TV. And he was. He's busy as son of a gun, but man, he's a good guy. So to hear that about Dolly, it fills my heart. Thank you. Thank you for making me feel like Dolly still is great. Love it. Jan says Dolly Parton's Mountain Magic Christmas on NBC. So it's airing on NBC. Even better. Even better, y'all. Even better. Yes, I've watched her movie on Hallmark. Don't judge me. Yeah, they're predictable. Who cares? It's all good. Patty says, so thankful for having a wonderful family and all the love we share, as well as a comfortable home and always having food availability. My favorite Thanksgiving food is my grandmother's meat dressing with gravy on top. That sounds great. Keeping the tradition going as I am now the grandmother. I love it. I love it. All right, December 1st. Okay. All right, so we're going to be watching it there. What time does the Macy's Parade start? 9 o'clock. So y'all have just over a half an hour. I'll be sitting around the TV watching Hoda and Savannah. Yep. Okay, Jan. All right, as long as we're on the same page here. Debbie says, yes, Eric, sometimes the stars think they're better than those that got them there. I'm grateful you're not that person. And well, thank you. Look, I am not a star, Debbie. There is no 7-figure salary that I know of. No, you know what it is? I've met people in local television that think that they are something special. And it's like, let's not forget one thing, insert name here. You are a local insert job title. You're not George Clooney. Okay? Yeah. I'm really grateful that you know, I work with every single person on that weather team. Incredible. And I swear to you, I'm not just saying that. There are times in my career that I would not have been able to say this. Every person on our weather team is incredible. They are great people. I'm so grateful. And yeah, I am very much here with you, the same as I am when I open that door and I go into the parenting mode of the house, right? If you see me at the grocery store, say hi. I would love to catch up and meet. So, you know, I am but a local weather nerd who grew up in Central Florida, who's trying to do the best he can, raising 2 chaotic kids. Here we are. So yeah, would love it. If you see me, say hello, please. But I promise you, I am who I am, which may not be a good thing. I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, are the bosses watching Coffee Talk? Because maybe they wouldn't love it. When we get a little feisty. Oh, Annie, thank you very much. Go make breakfast, Debbie. Carol, I'd be too intimidated to say hi to you. You don't do that. Why? You're not intimidated to talk to me here. Don't be a keyboard warrior. Say hello. If you see us out, say hello. I would love that. Oh my gosh. Taylor, you are the sweetest. In case the comment was missed, I'm in Daytona. Nobody should be alone or hungry if anyone wants to play. You are so kind, Taylor. To you and your family for just being so amazing. Thank you. I love it. Rosebud, your family. Thank you, Rosebud. Thank you. Oh, you see me more than them? Listen. Thank you very much. My heart is full. Thank you. Yeah, Taylor says Eric won't bite. I'm not going to bite. Say hello. It'd be great to get a hug and just say hello, Don't ever be afraid. If you see us out, say hello. I'd love to say hello. It could be 10 seconds. It could be in 2 minutes. Whatever it is. But just say hello, okay? Listen, I want to be honest with y'all. Listen, I am grateful for my family. I am grateful for my life. I am grateful for the changes physically that I've been able to go through to be here longer for my children. I am so grateful for you. We're here 7 days a week together. We're chatting nerd stuff. We're celebrating family. We're celebrating good things in life. But we're celebrating positivity. And in the world that we live in, I don't think that happens enough. I'm so grateful for all of you. I'm so grateful for this moment of my life, knowing that I've had some great and not great things behind me, but that's life. And knowing that there will be some great and not great things ahead of me, and that's life. But knowing that this moment where I am today, right now, is perfect. And I'm so grateful to be here with you. Excuse me. Yeah? You want to say hello? Yeah. Here's another thing that I'm grateful for. My little guys want to say hello. Yeah. Almost right on cue. Come say hello. Oh, one on one side. You, come here. Let's see if I can do this without breaking a kid. Okay.
Oh, you mean that?
Oh, you want to say hello to everybody? Look at the camera. You want to say hello? Hello. This I'm grateful for as well. All right. Can you do me a favor, Eric? Can you repeat after me?
Yeah.
Say, be the sunshine.
Be the sunshine.
In someone else's day.
In someone else's day.
That's all, right?
Yeah.
All right. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Say it again, Gigi.
Happy Thanksgiving.
All right. I will see you guys tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock on the dot. Be the sunshine, y'all. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye.
Daddy.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we have to stay at her house.
Okay.
For so many days.